taffeta with cotton from her sewing bag. You can see the 1950s and 1960s print. As a teenager, I found this quilt and replaced some of the worn pieces with cotton from my sewing project, adding the 1970 prints. Spot the hollyhock print? This makes 3 generations that have contributed to this quilt. And someday my daughter, who's a quilter, will add her own touch to it.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Pants and coats to quilts, submitted by Sandra Albert. This quilt was made of men's coats and pants. The filler is a well-used blanket. Wool is used to tie the layers together. This was constructed around 1880s by hand shaver, somewhere along the northeastern USA. The Shaver family moved to Avonmore, Ontario, near Ottawa, around the turn of the century. Ham, a nickname, became friends with the wife of a local vet, Mrs. Frances Drew Riley. Spray Pearl Riley was the oldest Riley child. Ham was very fond of Spray and gave Spray a number of quilts, including this one. Spray Riley was the mother of Sandra Albert. Vegetable dye quilt, submitted by Sandra Albert. This is another quilt constructed by hand shaver around the turn of the century. The colors in this quilt are believed to be vegetable based, boiling carrots and beets and using the water as a dye. Hand shaver also gave Spray a working spinning wheel made in 1835 in the eastern USA by craftsmen trained in Scotland. They're all hand quilted, yeah. At that period of time, they didn't have sewing machines. Okay. Vintage quilt, submitted by Kathleen Peltier. Design inspiration, crazy quilt. This quilt was created by my maternal grandfather's ancestors, sometime in the 19th century. They lived in Virginia, USA, which was a secessionist state in the Civil War. Hence, the 2 Confederate flags and the Virginia state flag and motto. The fabric, mostly silk and velvet, was sourced from the fabric used to make their best clothes, much of which has started to deteriorate in the intervening 150 years. Ma Mère's Canadian quilt, submitted by Sandra Baldwin. Quilted by Susan Dorion Nicado. Susan Dorion Nicado, my maternal grandmother, lived in Penetanguishene in 1905 to 1977, married in 1925. Somehow, this amazing woman who lived on a farm on Machiavelli Road found time to raise 14 children, manage a large garden, preserve, make homemade bread, pies, jams, and butter, for which she was renowned, and quilt. Her daughters believe she bought the fabric